Welcome! It's Facts You Don't Know. If it's your first time here and you want to find out new facts that will definitely make you smarter and more, and first make sure to subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss anything.
Everyone seeks to help old people who sit in the street when we find them in the markets and in front of the shops. Some give charity to them and others ignore them. Valentina Pavlovna is a retired woman who comes every day at the church door to ask passers-by for help. One day a young man approached her and put 1,000 rubles in her pocket. Then the old woman shouted loudly, "My daughter!" Everyone who was in that place was shocked when they heard that cry. Everyone has discovered that the poor woman was abandoned by her daughter. The young man named Evan noticed that the woman was wearing worn clothes and drinking water from a dirty bottle. And then he realized that she might be giving the money she collected to someone. He discovered that she lives in a house not far from that place. The young man asked the old woman to go with her and carry her belongings where she lives. The man discovered that the bags in which he was carrying fruits and vegetables were brought by the elderly woman from the garbage, and while he was sitting with her, he noticed that she put some coins inside and said that it was enough for milk and bread. Then she took the rest of the money that she collected and put it in a bag and then hid in the closet. Then the young man became certain that this retired woman gives the money to someone. Valentina is retired and has a small pension, but when he asked her where her money that she earned had been kept, silent. When the young man looked at the woman's apartment, he noticed that it was completely empty. Then he decided to ask for help from his parents, as he offered them to donate some furniture. The old lady, called Alexandrova, told the young man that Valentina was her friend since childhood, and she was rich because she inherited a lot of money from her father. And when she divorced her husband, she bought that apartment and lives there with her daughter, where she bought luxurious furniture and a car. The woman used to work in a leather factory in the city, but her daughter took the money that Valentina was saving and her car as well and moved to another place with her husband. The young man was surprised when Alexandrovna said that the daughter of Valentina was not satisfied with this only, and she seized the furniture that was in the whole house and moved it to her new home. And when Valentina noticed that her apartment had become completely empty of furniture, she would not allow anyone to enter it. The young man's shock was even greater when he learned that the daughter of Valentina comes every month to take the salary of her retired mother. And in recent months she was fighting because her money wasn't enough. She began begging in the streets to collect the amount that satisfies her daughter. The young man was shocked by the words of her neighbor Alexandrovna and thanked her for those details, and he returned to the home and kept thinking of a solution to put an end to the suffering of the poor woman. Evan had a lawyer friend and asked him to put an end to the arrogant daughter of Valentina. The lawyer exploited the prescriptions of the old lady kept in her house because she became suffering from psychological disorders and accused her daughter, who had stolen everything the woman had. The court returned to the old lady all her looted money, and her daughter was charged with fraud. Evan came to visit Valentina usually. Her apartment became beautiful, clean and furnished, and Evan considers her as his grandmother, and the relationship between the old woman and her neighbor returned as it was in the past. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks. We'll be right back to you as fast as we can.